Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. Happy Friday. How are you all feeling with this Friday energy? I feel that energy when Spirit is around and I can't quite catch my breath. I'm just going to tune in here. Hold on. Oh, they're talking about, so this is the three guides of the light. They're talking about attainment. Okay, interesting. And this comes back to the message of yesterday. Remember how I mentioned some of you are running a 100-meter race, some are running a 200-meter race, some, 1,500. There's different lengths of what you are starting in this countdown. Some of you have started, and for some of you, you've already attained it. So some of you, your start line was like an action potential of a choice. So there's an attainment for some of you, and even into this weekend, many of you may find you're thinking like, okay, what is this new thing I'm starting? But it actually falls into place really fast. For many of you, the attainment can be very fast because it's very much based on a choice point. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the cards say. Again, I'm using the Wisdom of Avalon deck by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. They're saying all roads lead to one. Oh my gosh. Spirit, you are funny. You are a funny one. All roads lead to one. Look what I pulled. Literally, a choice point of 3 different directions. This is so neat. I love this. Gosh, I love when they're so on the ball like this. Okay, all roads lead to one. So here's the thing. In the end, you will find your way to your destiny. Whether that comes from this singular lifetime or multiple lifetimes, you will get there. And the reason why they're saying this is because there are many of you who are almost feeling this like analysis paralysis at a certain choice point. And so one part of this message, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. One part of this message is to try and view it from that perspective that all roads lead home, essentially, no matter what. So that might be, again, in this lifetime or through many lifetimes. Now, when we look at it that way, knowing we can't actually fail, we can take the pressure off and come back to this present moment. And then in this present moment, for many of you to reach this attainment, you need simply face in each direction. And when you have a moment in each direction, you feel into what resonates. And you feel into the next one. And you feel into the next one. And in this moment of choice point, for many of you, Spirit is going to be right there with you, because what came out again is the Eagle card that we got yesterday, which again, Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. Spirit is with you big time in making these decisions, bringing you support, and also communicating with this communication card, communicating to you through signs, symbols, music, number patterns, not to help you, not to make the decision for you, but to help you find your deepest resonance. Okay, they are working with you, and they're working with you in partnership, right? So that you can find your direction and the path. All of these ones will eventually lead here. But if you stand at the beginning of each one of these and face each direction and you feel into it with your wholeness, meaning your own spirit as well, it can communicate to you which is in your highest trajectory. So you can form a beautiful partnership with your spirit and the spirit world to help you move in that direction, okay? That's one part of the message. The other layer in this message is that there are partnerships on the horizon for a good group of you as well. And the spirit world is coming in to try and communicate that these partnerships are on the horizon. So for many of you, you may find that over the summer, maybe even this past year, maybe even longer than that, you have been standing here where certain people in your lives have either fallen away, relationships have crumbled, things like that, giving you an opportunity to let go so you can be back at this front line, right? This starting line, and choose which direction you're wanting to go in. Because this direction for many of you is leading you to a new partnership of sorts. Again, that's not limited to romantic partnerships, but it absolutely can be. We do know that 2024 is a big year for divine partnerships coming into play. So again, being so close to that, like, we're rounding out this year now, being so close to that, many of you are already beginning to have these beautiful partnerships or meeting these sacred divine people. These things are on the horizon. So again, the spirit world is helping to bring these divine unions into play based on the decisions that you make. And again, remembering that if all roads lead there, you can't make a wrong decision necessarily. Because what I'm getting at is, say you're waiting for a divine partner and you take this path here. Well, this may be the 100-meter path. So you meet them really quickly. You may choose this one though, and this is the 1,500-meter path. So it may take you longer to find them, but it's still going to lead you to them. And same with this path, right? So again, generalized message here, but a partnership with self is really forming, partnership with your own soul and energy. Spirit is working in partnership with you, but also a divine partnership of sorts is really coming into play now that is very spirit-led. That will essentially help you find this attainment. So notice where these partnerships are lining up for you. Again, it might be you really connecting with your own soul, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your spirit guides, or reconnecting maybe with your family or a new BFF. Or a new romantic partner, right? Partnerships help us thrive. As much as we are very individualized and as much as we can be very competent on our own, when paired, we can be even more powerful in what we create. So, excuse me, partnerships are on the horizon for many of you this weekend in many different ways. So keep your eyes open to that. And if I ponder, this does connect back to the message on Wednesday. If you missed it, that was a mediumship message about not generalizing stuff and being really cautious of where we are doing that, because then we actually block out new divine alignments. And again, many of those alignments are in partnerships. I love that. This is beautiful. All right, well, I will leave that with all of you. I wish you a beautiful weekend. So curious to hear how things go for you. So let me know in the comments. I love reading comments. So thank you for your kindness, your encouragement, and I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. So I will see you on Monday. Until then, enjoy. We'll see you later.